Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Pupil Teacher Education. I hope you are doing well in your studies. Let's start the session. In previous sessions, we have discussed concept of writing skill, importance of writing, objectives of teaching writing and the mechanism and techniques of teaching writing. So, in today's session, we are going to discuss about the spellings, what is spelling, why the students make mistakes in spellings and the techniques of teaching spelling. Spelling is one of the important components of successful writing. The students without spelling skills will definitely struggle with their writing and also in reading because there is a connection between sound and letter in reading. When we are reading, we are looking at the words which are formed by letters. We are also looking at the spelling which is the correct order of letters in a word. So, correct spelling is very necessary to communicate the correct message. Poor spelling can create a confusion in meaning and also it leads you to the loss of clarity and in your written expression. Also, the writer can be misunderstood by the reader. Wrong spelling gives the reader a bad impression about you or the writer. If the spelling is wrong, the reader will notice this before anything else because spelling errors are noticeable immediately as you see the words. While correction of exam papers, the teacher, especially a language teacher, makes circle around the wrong spelling with a red pen. The students face difficulties in spelling while writing English words. They find it difficult to remember the spelling of every word because every word has a different spelling. Many teachers and parents motivate the child to by heart the spellings, but rote learning should not be practicable in spelling learning. Spelling is more than rote learning. It is a cognitive process. Spelling and reading rely on the same mental representation of a word. If you know the spelling, the reading will be fluent and accessible to the listeners. And while reading, at the same time, you visualize the spelling. More than half of the English words can be spelled accurately on the basis of sound and written symbol correspondence. On the other hand, many times students make mistakes in writing correct spelling because there is no correspondence in sound and letters in English. The same letter may stand for different sounds, like letter C pronounced as S in cell, K in cool, Ch in child. On the other hand, same sound is used for different letters, like letter C is pronounced as S in cell and letter S is pronounced as S in cell, S-E-double-L cell, C-E-double-L cell. Both are pronounced as S. So, there are many such kinds of reasons that the students make mistakes in writing spelling. So, here if the teacher creates phonemic awareness among the students, then the teacher can solve the problems of students in writing correct spelling. In phonemic awareness, the teacher can introduce all the phonemes with their sounds and their association with letters. Once the student understands the use of sounds and their associated letters, then they can be able to spell the words correctly. Also, the teacher can cultivate the visual memory of the students and take constant practice in writing for developing the correct spelling skill. We can say that writing is an attempt to copy speech sounds on paper or whatever ideas comes in our mind, we write it. If we want to write it, we put those ideas on paper in written form. The written form is also one type of communication. So, this written form of communication is a problematic area for non-native English speakers. So, here we will understand what exactly orthography is. So, orthography refers to the set of rules for writing. These rules help us or tells us that how speech is represented in a written form, like spellings of words, letter sound correspondences, the use of punctuation marks. You can say that orthography is alphabetic. Here, visual or each written symbols represent individual sounds in a spoken language. These are phonemes. When you are reading, every time you are reading an alphabetic language. When you are writing letters and words. So those words or their spellings are constructed phonetically. So here you need to know the letter sound correspondences. The teacher can teach these letter sound correspondences to the students to avoid spelling mistakes. Here the teacher should start the teaching of reading with phonic method. We have discussed this method in the teaching of reading in previous sessions. Once the teacher is successful in creating phonemic awareness among the students, they will try to correlate the sounds with letters while reading. This will helpful for the students to learn spelling of words, and they can able to write correct spelling and also speech on paper. This way the teacher can avoid rote learning for spellings. So here we can say that all these are the aspects that are included in orthography. Here we learn that why the students makes mistakes in writing correct spelling. The first reason could be sound system of English language is not corresponding with letters. One letter stands for one or more sounds. Like letter C represents the sound S in city, cell, cinema, as the same letter C stands for sound K in cat, curve or cut. When combined with H, it produces different sounds. If we combine C and H, it becomes ch. This combination of CH is pronounced as ch in child, chats, chalk. The same letters CH are pronounced as K in school. When the same letter is combined with other letters, it represents different sounds. For example, we will observe the first table. Letter S is pronounced as S in sit, sell. Letter P is pronounced as P in pot, pick. Letter G is pronounced as G in words, ground, girl. Now we will observe the second table. The combination of S and H pronounced as sh in shell, sure, shelter, while same S is pronounced as s in sit, sell, sound, 16. Letter P and H pronounced as f in photo, philosophy, physics, phrase, while same F is pronounced as f in file, found, fix. The same way, letters GH is pronounced as f in laugh, cough. Second problem is same sound is pronounced for different letters. For example, letters C, K, Q pronounced as K. We will see the example. C is pronounced as K in call, cool, cafe, cone. Letter K is pronounced as K in kite, king, key. Same way, letter Q is pronounced as K in Q, queen, query, quality. There are some letters which are present in words but they are not pronounced. These are called silent letters. Here we will see the few examples of silent letters. K is a sound which is silent in knowledge, knife, night. In listen and tsunami, T sound is silent. In comb and tome, sound B is silent. In words light, fought, tonight, letter GH is silent, and in words hour, honor, letter H is silent. There are 5 vowel letters which represent 12 pure sounds and 8 vowel sounds in combination. Among these 5 vowel letters, One vowel letter represent many sounds like vowel letter O pronounced as U in cool, O in doll, A in color. Same way, letter E is pronounced as A in tell and long E in see. There are some letters which are same in different words but pronounced in different way. We have seen that O is pronounced as O and also U. Like that, letters TH is pronounced as th in thought and the in that. Same way, letters GH is pronounced as fur in love and they are silent in light. You will also find that there are some words which are pronounced in same way with little difference in vowel sound, like words see, see, right, right, deep, deep, hour, hour, tell, tell, tell. Here we have discussed few examples of sound system in English language. This might be a reason that the students make mistakes in spelling. So we can say that there are no certain rule for correct spelling in English. So non-native English speakers face many problems and difficulties in English spelling. But writing correct spelling is very necessary to send the correct message. It improves the overall presentation of writing and affect the meaning of a message. So student must be given sufficient practice in writing to avoid spelling mistake. The teacher can use the following techniques for teaching spelling. The first technique is look, say and write method. The teacher writes on the blackboard and asks the students to say the words with spellings. Then the students would say the word and copy it in their notebook. Here, visualization of word is expected or picturing the word in mind is expected. The next activity is oral drills. Here, the teacher should present a list of words and should give a practice by taking oral drilling. Then the teacher should tell the class to write those words in their notebook. Here, sounding out the target word is expected. The next activity is the correction of exercises. The students are asked to correct the spelling of wrong words and ask them to write the correct spelling in their notebook. They can use dictionary. Here, self-checking or self-correction can be the activity. The next activity is finding out missing letter. The teacher should write the words with missing letter and ask the students to find out the missing letter and rewrite those words in their notebook. Here, they will be try to identify the syllable in the right word. The next activity is spelling games. Using flashcards, word building, word completion, transcription, jumbled words, spelling cards or dictation can be taken here. The next is reading aloud. It is said that spelling is caught rather than taught. So tell the students to read the text many times so that their visual memory will increase and they will remember the spelling of new words. In this activity, the students will learn many sight words just by seeing the words. As a teacher, you can use your own creativity and create your own activities for students to develop their spelling skills. So today we have discussed about what is spelling, why the student make mistakes in spelling and what are the different techniques of teaching spelling. I hope the session is beneficial to you in your teaching writing. Keep on study. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.